So there comes Follow Faisal with his new KTM 390 Adventure. Say hi. Alright, so we are currently gonna start our trip to Tapola. Hello fellow riders. So here we are, bright sunny day, Saturday morning, and we are headed to a place called as the Mini Kashmir of Maharashtra. It's a few kilometers ahead of Mahabaleshwar, and it's called Tapola. It's an unexplored terrain. Most of the folks generally go to Panchgani and Mahabaleshwar, but Tapola is at the edge. It's the edge of the Shivsagar Dam, which is the largest dam in Maharashtra. So let's see how the ride unwinds. We are currently gonna take the same route that goes to Lonavala, Pune, and then we take a detour to Vai all the way down to Mahabaleshwar and then Tapola. We'll be stopping for breakfast in Lonavala because it's an early morning ride. It's 6 AM right now. So as you can see, there are like a lot of riders on the road. Everybody headed in that direction, you know, depending on the appetite of how much each one of them want to ride. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see a lot of fellow riders, everybody kitted up. Its safety is very important. But we're getting some ridiculous traffic early in the morning here. Just to give you a background of this ride, obviously me and both Faisal, his handle is Follow Faisal, both of us love to ride motorcycles on weekends to, you know, places that are less visited, not very mainstream. But this ride is particularly for two reasons. One is because we are planning to do a 1K ride to Bangalore from Bombay. So that requires some break-in for the bike and for our gear. So both of us have certain gears that we have bought for the 1K ride that we'll be using. I'm personally wearing a Rhinox urban jacket and a tarmac riding pants. So I wanted that to break in before we go for the long ride. So that's the brief background. A lot of respects for all these cyclists who have you know, started early in the morning to go wherever they are supposed to go. Requires extreme levels of fitness. It's something that requires years of practice to ride right. Okay, so we are just entering Lonavala from the old Mumbai-Pune highway, which is meant for all the bikers. So guys, we are gonna have our breakfast here. This is Kamat's. This is where most of the bikers come for breakfast in Lonavala. So you can see a lot of bikes here, Tiger, the 390, and all of them come here to have breakfast and then head off, hit the highway and go ahead. This is where we had the breakfast. For everybody who's traveling on this route, please be aware of carrying cash, because these places don't take cards. They're still very primitive in spite of having COVID. So Faisal is just about to go and get some cash. So we've just had our food and paid cash. Looks like the uncle doesn't want to avoid COVID. He still wants to handle cash by hand. But that's fine. Food is good. Our next stop would be Pune, most probably. if we don't tire out before that. Yes. For those who are watching from the rest of the country who are staying outside Maharashtra, you must have heard of Lonavala. It's kind of like gives you the vibes of you know, the likes of Ooty, Kodaikanal and all in the south. Doesn't have a lot of winding roads, but yes, it's at an altitude, so the weather's not as bad as it is, you know, in Bombay. And this is like the point where most of the folks come from Bombay and Pune to chill during the weekends or during winters or monsoons, stuff like that. For us, this is just a transit point at the moment because we are heading straight towards Pune, and then from there we'll be heading towards Tapola. So right now we are in this place called Patalwada. It's goes all the way down to Belgaum and it's the Bangalore highway. We just taken a short break. The helmets are getting too heavy because of the GoPro, so we had to keep a few footages down. Here you can see the Satara Ghats, fully green. Now we are gonna hopefully take the ghats and get down and take a ride towards Mahabaleshwar. We have taken a detour from the main highway, taken a right after Satara Ghats, which goes towards Y, and it looks brilliant. The area looks very village-ish, but it looks very clean and neat, and you can, you know, the greenery kind of brings a sudden temperature drop. That's really good for riding, kind of gives you some kind of a mental refreshment after driving in the heat on the highway for a long time. Both the bikes are performing exceptionally well. The same engine, different machines though. So this is the beautiful Y Ghats. Narrow roads, but very beautiful. It's worth riding slow actually. There you go. Wow, what a view. What a view. So we have crossed Panchgani. The weather is brilliant, and there is a horse come cow come mule come donkey on the road. I don't know what it is. Okay, so we are currently here to fuel up. We have like a quarter of a tank left, but in areas like these it is really hard to find a petrol pump. So it's best to fuel up when you see the pump. Wow, it's like raining out of nowhere. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but the road is like kind of steaming. It's so hot that the rains are falling down and it's immediately turning to like steam or vapor, or you know, whatever we call it. It's pretty crazy right now. the traffic has slowed down steadily because it's downhill from here. It's beautiful to come back to nature from the concrete jungle that we stay in, you know, day in, day out. Gives immediate mood lift to you, to everybody. Highly recommended to either go to the hills or to the beaches, or, you know, unwind yourself, because 6 to 8 months at home during COVID has taken a toll on everybody, and everybody deserves a break. So self-love, ladies and gentlemen, self-love. Okay guys, so now we have officially entered Tapola road. We are, as you can see, 38 minutes away, 24 kilometers. So narrow roads, but it's a pleasure to drive here. Yeah. As you can see, we are in the middle of, so this road is cut through, you know, a jungle. So we will be slowly descending towards Tapola, and we will be put up in an agri resort that Faisal has booked. Oh, see this is Tapola. This guys, this looks exactly similar to a place in New Zealand called Akaroa. That's where I did my MBA. It's very similar. So now let's see if we can get you guys a time lapse if possible. Alright guys, so that's our bike. This is me, and this is our room. Pretty kick-ass, the location, everything. It's just scenic, and it's really pretty. It's very simple. These guys are all you know, very simple people. They're like you know, the owner here was saying that there were only 40 people or something, you know, in the Tapola district, or this village area that they are in right now. And this is the kind of bed. So this is for 2 people guys. Is that you can actually have like 4 people staying here, but it's just for 2 people right now. The lovely little resort of ours, which is, you know, located there on the banks of the Pola Koina Dam. Pretty amazing. And look at this view. Look at this view. That's the lake. Alright guys, so here we are. Let me just take you guys for a tour around where I'm staying. So both me and Faisal, we have you know, forgotten our slippers or normal shoes, normal footwear for this exploration or for this trek. All we have are our biker boots. So we're gonna put them to test today. These are the dumb decisions that we take in life. So if you like my video, please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys soon.